Hey guys, Insomnia here with some more AFK Arena. Today we're back for another viewer summons. Unfortunately, we just opened our Elite Stones and it crashed. There was an error actually with Streamlabs. Said it could not record the video, so unfortunately we did lose a little bit of the very early stream before we got that error. We pulled a copy of Flora, we pulled a copy of Mahira, we pulled a copy of Khazard, as well as a couple other heroes, and got right into the summons. We are focusing this account on the Wilders. Got quite a few copies of Saurus down there, which means that we can get Saurus all the way up to Ascended. We have 293,000 diamonds, so a crazy, crazy high amount of diamonds to use on this account, which are very, very cool. We also do have 2,800 companion points, 439 scrolls. That is right, 348 faction scrolls, which will go for Wilders. Stargazers we will do just in a bit. 293,000 diamonds we are going to be saving for Stargazers. Here we've continued to add stars onto multiple heroes. From the stones that we pulled, we actually got quite a few copies of, we got a couple copies of Lucius, got some copies of Falks. We added a couple stars to some Wilders and some Graveborn, trying to max them out without sacrificing our summons. So we want to make sure that these heroes are not going to be maxed out to 5 stars. So the summons that we do for them, essentially pushing them over that point and just resulting in fodder. So let's go ahead and get into the campaign points first, or the companion points. 28 summons here. Hopefully we pull some good elites. I'm hoping some Celestials and Hypogeans out of here would be very, very ideal. I absolutely love pulling them. But remember, the rates for companion points are a little bit lower, meaning that the chances to pull an elite are slightly lower than regular scrolls. Regular scrolls, every 3 summons, same with faction scrolls, you pull a guaranteed elite. These, you don't get them on a regular set schedule. It's just the RNG of pulling them. And there's an elite for us, which gives us another copy of Titus, one of the strongest maulers in the game. The crowd control plus his healing ability with his furniture and also the damage mitigation that he provides. Very, very strong. Running with Scrag with furniture, again, increases his survivability, increases his damage overall. Absolutely a must for the Mauler Tower. And another elite right there, which brings us a copy of Pharrell. Pharrell is very close to 5 stars on this account. I believe he has at 4. So he's a hero that we're actually going to have to watch pretty closely, because if we do get more copies of him, we're going to have to essentially drop him out of the summons. That way we don't continue just to build more copies. All fodder from those pulls. Definitely going to be needed to build the rest of the heroes on this account. Only one we have right now, I believe Shamira and Rowan are completely maxed out at 5 stars. So we still have quite a bit of room, for the Wilders to build. Saurus, I want to get build up. We have Iran, we need Tassie to finish out kind of the Wilders. I would love a couple more copies of Gorevo on this account to continue out with the Wilders, because they do phenomenal not only in the Wilder tower but also in the campaign. Very, very strong with Saurus with the plus 30 signature item with his heal ability in the campaign. I run him now in chapter 33 on both of my accounts in chapter 33, as well as the Wilder account. Very, very strong. So we got 800 points here. We've only seen 2 elites out of here. So again, I know the rates are not the best, but we are maxed out for rare heroes again, giving us a lot more elites there. And then of course, a lot more fodder heroes that we will continue to build. So we got 7 more pulls here. And there's another elite. So that gives us 3 out of here. It is a copy of Satrana. She is a hero still waiting to build. I hear absolutely phenomenal things from Satrana, and back-to-back elites from companion points gives us Saurus. Saurus we're looking for. We need food. We'll be able to actually build him up to Ascended, if not a little bit higher, and triple elites from companion points. A copy of Isolde. the forgotten champion, the absolute monster when it comes to the campaign. Isolde with his furniture just can destroy if you let him scale. You cannot kill him. It is near impossible to kill him when Isolde is fully built and scaled. Our final companion point pull here, which gives us just a couple more rares, so not too much luck on there. Did get quite a few heroes, so let's go ahead and build those up. Gives us another copy of Cetrana, gives us another copy of Saurus, which is enough to take him essentially to 1 stars right now, or 1 star, but we'll get into the regular summon. So 439 scrolls, so we have a ton of scrolls here that we can go ahead and use. Remember, every third pull here is going to provide us with an elite hero, meaning we're going to get a ton of elites. I want to see some doubles. I want to see some triples. First elite from the scrolls is Silas. The heroic ship is still here, so definitely getting Silas right now is very, very big because we can actually build him up relatively quick. And back-to-back elites again, which is Damon. Graveborns are on fire tonight with the summons. Couple more rare cards there. Graveborn. Damon is such a strong carry. Even by himself, he can carry a team solo. Just needs some survivability. So there we go, another elite, which brings us Damon, back-to-back Damon. Yesterday we seen Kelthar. Tonight it might be the Damon pulls that we're going to see. Kelthar, I think we got enough Kelthar from our last viewer summons to build him all the way up to Ascended, which another one here, Safiya. Safiya we do not have built on this account. One of the highest priority for the Maulers. Works well on the Iran Leica team as well. Very, very strong in the Mauler Tower. The Falling Sun ability can destroy teams by itself, essentially. Another copy of Silas. There's an elite copy of Damon. A little bit more food for the factions. 349 scrolls left. I want to see some Celestials and some Hypogean. I want to see the more rare heroes out of here. There's another elite. We're getting them one at a time right now, which is Drez. Drez doesn't really perform very well until you get him built. In the Abyssal Expedition, he was an absolute monster because not only can he debuff defenses from the heroes, but he does a significant amount of damage and he shields. Another copy of Saurus. Very nice pull there. So Drez, very, very important to build, especially more of a niche hero, but definitely worth the build. Another elite, back-to-back Saurus again. Maybe I spoke too early for the Damon because this seems to be the Saurus pulls. That is a lot of pulls for Saurus that we have already seen. We're getting lucky with elites, single by single, but we are seeing a lot. Hendrik, another copy of him there. All right, 4 more rares. Hoping for some doubles or some triples. I haven't seen a quad in a long time. A quad pull I would love to see. It has been quite a bit of time since we have seen a 4 pull. And again, a lot more elites, a lot more fodder heroes there. 259 scrolls. I'm calling it. I think we're gonna do a 4 pull. Even though it's been singles up to this point, which is Isabella. Isabella is being fully built, very, very good again in the Graveborn Tower. Many players don't use her in PvP, don't use her in the campaign. She is a hero that is in need of a rework. Her ultimate ability does less damage than her Void Lightning ability, which is definitely pretty broken. So you don't want her to ult. And there's our first double pull there, which gives us, look at that, Flora. So another copy of Flora. We did pull one a little bit earlier, again, from the Elite Stones that did not get recorded, but another copy of Silas. Very, very cool. We are seeing a lot of Graveborn heroes here. 199 scrolls left, so we still got a ton of summons coming. Boom, another elite there, which is Tassie. Tassie we need to build. Tassie we do not have on this account at all. We are starting to get pretty full on the heroes. There's another copy of Flora, so that will actually take her to Legendary Plus. A couple more elites there. So we'll get through 189 scrolls. We'll build out a couple heroes. And then we will come back and use all of our faction scrolls, 348 faction scrolls for the Wilders. We're going to build Wilders on this account. Another elite right there, still pulling just the singles, which is Thane. He's another hero. A lot of people, a lot of players really swear by Thane and how well he performs. I have yet to see it. I've never seen him perform well. He continuously dies very, very early in the campaign. And another elite there, which gives us Solise. Again, building the Wilders out. Solise is good if you have her 3-piece furniture for the Floral Spectre staying up when it dies. She is another hero. Again, I would love to see a rework for Flora, just because of if the Floral Spectre dies, you kind of cut a lot of her damage out. So unfortunately, she doesn't perform as well as she should be. She is definitely overperformed. There it is, the quad pull. Oh, I called it the quad. Look at that, Saurus again. Today is the day of Saurus. A Hendrik, a Satrana, and a Sophia. Wow, that is good. It has been a long time since we've seen the quad pull, guys, and there it is, 4 elites all together. Absolutely love it. The quad pull is back, and with a copy of Saurus. Super, super stoked. That is such a solid pull. And I would love to see another one. That is crazy when you pull 4 elites together. Very, very cool to see. I can't believe I called it. I'm super stoked about that. Another elite there, which gives us Wukong. Look at that. Wukong on this account is already ascended, but adding stars to Wukong, if I don't have to buy copies out of the Arcane Labyrinth, very, very nice. Anytime that you can pull Celestials or Hypogean heroes out of regular summons, absolutely worth it. They're heroes, 1, you don't have to stargaze for, and 2, heroes you don't have to buy. So look at that. We got Hendrik and Sophia up again. We are going to build quite a few heroes. A lot more food. We have fodder. We have fodder for pretty much every faction at this point in a double. Look at that, guys. It is Sophia and Isolde. Sophia, we've been doing well. Isolde, another copy. Definitely want to build the Forgotten Champion. Such a strong, strong hero. All right, 39 scrolls left, guys. We need to see some more elites. I want to see some doubles, some triples. Maybe another quad would be amazing. Just a single on this pull. We got 2 more pulls here, which is Hendrik. Getting pretty lucky with the copies of Hendrik, too. Couple more rares in our last pull. Oh. All right, so that gives us another copy of Isolde. A little bit more to build out there. Couple more Elite Plus fodder heroes. And our final summon, is it going to be an Elite? It is just a couple rare cards. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to build a couple heroes out of the temple. That way we can go ahead and make a little bit more room. We have a lot of copies of Solise. We have some copies of Tassie here. Definitely have a lot of fodder. Look at that. Look at the copies of Saurus that we have pulled here. We only have them there. So we'll actually be able to use 2, add another 4 stars to Saurus to build him out. 1 more copy and Saurus will be completely maxed out. Graveborns, we're going to have to spend a little bit of time go through here. If not, we're not going to have enough room to do any more summons. So let's go ahead and we'll get some of the heroes. We'll get all of the heroes ready to be built to go ahead and switch this over because we're going to go for Maulers. So we will get ready for the Maulers. All right, guys, it is time for our Wilder summons. We are looking for 1 single copy of Saurus. 348 scrolls. So we know we are going to pull a crazy, crazy high amount of Wilder heroes out of here, but we just need one Saurus is what we're looking for to build up, and then fodder at that point. And there's our first elite. Is it going to be Saurus for us? It is Pippa. Remember, we just unlocked Pippa, so we know we don't have very many copies of her. 3 more rare cards there. Look at that, a triple Ogie on that pull. And another elite right there. Still looking for Saurus. It is Pippa again. So double Pippas already. That'll take her to... We have one Elite Plus copy and one more copy of Pippa. Love to see some doubles, some triples. And another copy. Picking up a copy of Iran. Iran's another hero. Definitely we added 1 star to him, but being able to max him out would really, really maximize the damage that this team can do on the Wilders. And after pulling all of those copies of Saurus, we just still need one single copy and a double Wilder. Look at that, guys. It is going to be Saurus. It is Saurus and Solise. So we are still shut out with our copy of Saurus, but that's already 4. So that's already 4 Wilder heroes, 218 scrolls left. A couple more rares, definitely going to have more than enough food. We can actually go ahead and copies of Pippa and Tassie there. A lot more elites. Look at the elites. Look at the food. Boom. That gives us enough to build quite a few. So Saurus will actually build up. There is Saurus up to Ascended, guys. We'll go ahead and add some stars on him just because we've pulled so many copies. He was Legendary Plus when we started this. Now he is at 4 stars. Again, 1 more Saurus copy. And we can drop them out of the wish list on there. Iran, we need a couple more. Leica, a couple more would be nice to add a couple more stars on there. And then, of course, Tassie. Tassie we're looking at building. 1, 2, 3. We only got 3 copies of Tassie, 4 of Solus. So we need more Tassie. We need more Saurus. And there's another elite. Is it going to be the one we need? It is Solus again. So we're getting very, very lucky with copies of her. Look at that. 5 Ardens on that pull. 5 rare Ardens. Some Ogies, some Ardens there. So this will be our elite pull, which another double. Very nice. Gives us a copy of double Solus. Oh, that's a lot of copies we have pulled of her. So Saurus and Solus are the 2 that we've seen a ton of, which is crazy. That's a crazy amount of the same elites, essentially. Another elite right there. It's going to be a copy of Saurus. There it is, guys. That is what we are looking for to get that done. Look at that. Double copies of Solus. Boom, a little bit more food, but that will do it for Saurus, guys. So we can actually drop him out. He is maxed at 5 stars. Just got to work up the signature item. So the wish list says, hey, take Saurus out. Saurus is maxed. I'm going to drop in Gorvo. Gorvo with the shields, with the stuns, with the tanking. Super, super powerful hero. Since I've started using him in the Wilder formations, he just absolutely dominates. When it comes to the Iran formation shell, he provides a lot of crowd control. And another elite right there, probably be Gorvo. It is Solus again. All right, guys. So this is going to be the Solus summons, is what we're thinking here. After Saurus, it's going to be Solus. 3 more rares on that one. We got 98 of our scrolls left, and another elite right there, which is a copy of Gorvo. There is the man, the Ninja Turtle, as Mr. Vulcan calls him. But Gorvo. Absolutely love him. And a double Wilder, very nice. Saurus and Solise. Oh. Let's see how many copies of her we have. That is crazy. The possibility to pull that many copies of her. All right, and of course they spread them out. 1, 2, 3, 4 will take her to Ascended. 1, 2, 3 will take her to 3 stars. I just want to make sure that she is not maxed out. So essentially, if we get 3 more copies of her, we can take her to 5 stars. Wow, and we still have 7 cards there. But you always need heroes for fusion. You know, we have Joker and Queen that are coming up soon. Albedo and Irons we already have. Ezio Nakaruru's out there, Yukio's out there, Arthur's out there. So getting 5 stars heroes, never bad. Here we go. It is a copy of Iran. That's what I want to see. 4 more pulls here for our faction scrolls and another elite back-to-back. Very nice. It is another Pippa. The Muddled Magician returns. 5 more rare cards on that pull. Another elite. So we pulled a lot of wilders here. And it is Gorvo again. Maybe we got off the Solise train. In our final pull, just a couple more rare cards. But we still have 8 on the table. So we'll go ahead and continue the push with the wilders here. Cannot believe we got Saurus maxed out. Almas. There's a hero you never really hear about anymore. Still waiting for his rework. Almas definitely needs a rework. Very, very bad. Iran, I will take copies of all day to 5 stars. Absolutely phenomenal hero. Copy of Almas again. The giant tree getting a little bit of love. Because remember, these do not go under the same rules, Nomura, as the wish list. So these cards will pull it randomly from the faction, but it will not stick to the rules of the wish list. Another copy of Gorvo. That is why we're seeing heroes that might not be in the wish list. Copy of Kaz. Kaz is another hero definitely could be and needs a rework. Another copy of Leica, so that will add a star to her. And our final card here, probably going to be a Solise. It is a Solise. Called it. Look at that, guys. Wow. That is crazy, crazy. Look at the wilders. Almas, Solstice, Gorvo, Pippa, Leica, Iran, Nomura. What more would you want from a perfect pair there to finish it out by adding stars to pretty much everybody? Was hoping for a couple more copies of Tassie. We did pull a few, but adding more stars to a lot of the wilder heroes. Maxed out Saurus from Legendary Plus. Absolutely amazing. So guys, that will do it for the regular summons for this account. If you're interested in viewer summons, furryhippogaming@gmail.com. We're going to go ahead and get into the Stargazers, 292,000 diamonds. So we do have an insane amount of diamonds to go ahead and use. So again, let me know in the comments what you guys think. I love doing the viewer summons. It's very, very cool to see. And as always, thank you guys for watching.